All. In today's class, we'll be discussing some miscellaneous concepts. Nothing but a Selenium troubleshooting. Okay. So first and foremost, when you try to download Eclipse, you will see some error. Some error message you will see like text cannot open the Eclipse though Java is installed, it is not in a proper place or something. Okay, so I'll give you some tips. Make sure that if you download Eclipse of 64-bit, your Java also should be 64-bit. Okay, if you download Eclipse of 32-bit, your Java also should be 32-bit. Okay, remember these two concepts. If you download 64-bit Eclipse and if you try to, and if your Java is 32-bit, then it compatibility error, you cannot work with it and Eclipse will not open at all. Okay, so you be careful while downloading and make sure that this bits matches, so that there will be no compatibility problem with Eclipse and Java. Okay, yeah. And once you download Java, go to my computer, properties, right click. If you are using Windows 7, my computer, right click, properties, advanced system settings. Here switch to environment variables. Okay, and you need to set your path here. If you are using Windows 7 or Windows 8, so 99.99% it's not necessary to set the path, because there will be some .dll hooks which already be installed in your machine, so with that OS, and it's not necessary to set the path. But if you are going with Windows XP or something, you need to set the Java path here, so that your Eclipse will come to know where exactly Java is located and it will try to open. Because sometimes though Java is installed, Eclipse will not open. Okay, it will throw some various errors depending upon your stuff. So what you have to do is you need to set the Java path in environmental variables, and here it is. Select the path. Okay, give the final word semicolon here, semicolon, and go to the Java program files, Java JRE, and take the bin folder. Okay, copy this entire path of bin, because these are the DLLs which need to be invoked when Java is getting opened. So what you are doing is you are taking these DLLs and you are writing the system, you are mentioning it in system variable path. Just add a semicolon and copy the entire path till bin. Okay, you copy the till bin and just paste here and click on OK. In this machine I'm not doing, because it is Windows 7. By default DLL hooks will be there, but sometimes it is necessary to do in Windows 7 also, depending upon the OS installation happened. So better you use this. If Eclipse is not opening, though you have done with a proper, proper compatibility is there, but still if you are facing any issue, that means you need to set the Java path from the environmental variables. So you please open this. I'll show you again. Go to my computer, right click, properties, advanced system settings, and here you will find environment variables and path. Open this and don't disturb any other path, because it will lead to serious problems. Okay, don't touch any other variable, and do these three things and definitely Eclipse will open in your machine. If you follow these steps, set the path of Java and make sure the compatibility matches, then for 100% sure your Eclipse will get opened like this. Okay, this is the basic stuff you need to know, because people will get hanged here, because unknowingly they'll not at all install Java and they'll try to download Eclipse and try to open. They'll definitely receive an error, because without Java Eclipse will not open. And sometimes people will download but they'll forget to set the path of Java if they are working with some XP or some other, and people will not have compatibility and still they are trying, why I'm not able to open Eclipse. Okay, follow these three paths. Make sure the compatibility matches, and make sure you set the path of Java in environment variables. Okay, remember the path you are setting should be till bin. Okay, that's it. Sure, your Eclipse will get opened. This is how, this is the basic to open this troubleshooting is basically for Eclipse opening. And now the question comes, and people will start working happily, but finally when they run the code, Selenium code, their Chrome will throw an error that cannot be opened, and their Internet Explorer will throw an error that is saying it cannot be opened, and there will be some different reasons and issues they'll be not opening. Now we will see what are those things which we need to overcome those to make sure this to open this browser successfully. Okay, okay, let me start freshly again. I'll Okay, let me start freshly.